This is Judge Joe Brown, and we're listening to We All Be News. News-free Dixie for the 21st century.
And so just want you to know. Man, I looked at that smile on your face just now. Mm-hmm. And the first time I ever wished I was a photographer to take that picture and let the world see that honesty and that integrity. And know some of the things I know, how you drive all over the country to chase us down.
It's like a stalker, though.
You hear me?
Yes, sir.
Chase us down. Okay.
How do you feel like I have an obligation for people? I mean, it's bigger than me.
You know.
Yeah.
But no, being business, you can't see it. Mm-hmm. It was business to Trump. Mm-hmm. He saw nothing.
All right.
Okay. I just saw it. That smile.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And so again, I just say, man, I thank you. I look at Kathy Hughes, what she's able to do with that children. I look at Carl Nelson, the Joe Madisons. You know, some can go further than others, because some got leeway. But I just say, man, to sit here, my birthday, it's a weekend. Thank you for contributing to my birthday. You know, all I say is thank you. We move so fast. I don't know if you're married, I don't know if you're a family, I don't know if you're a wife. But when we get on here, we bosom friends. Anytime I see you, I stop whatever I'm doing. Hey, my man, how are you? Hey. Hey, man, what, you know? I owe that to you. Because together, we can beat this thug. Because it's the universal God. And so again, I just say thank you. Thank you for running me down, man. How old are you?
Oh, 36.
So you don't have the right to do what 36 people do. You don't have the right to go to the dance or go to the party. You don't have a right to take that trip to Europe when I might need that plane fare to fly somebody else to feed my people that love me. You feed them. Oh, it's one thing being hungry from food. There's another thing being hungry for information.
That's right.
And that's you the feeder. You got to be the farmer. You got to grow the crop. Huh? You got to till the grain. And at nighttime, when you hear something that sounds like water, you got to go and see if the crop's gonna be flooded. That's your job, man.
Yes, sir.
And then you got to deal with people that think you're crazy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
No, that's their way out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm embarrassed that you told me this, and I didn't know it, so I think you're crazy. Mm-hmm. That's it. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the EBEn Award for Most Outstanding Community Activists are the CEO of EBEn Entertainment and TLC Health and Wellness IBO, Missy Lane P. Robinson, and President and CEO Terrence Wilson Enterprises, Mr. Terrence Stepton Ra Wilson. This award is sponsored by EBEn Entertainment and That Incorporated.
Good evening to you all, and thank you for your assembly here tonight. My name is A.L.L. Robinson, and I will be presenting the Most Outstanding Activist EBEn Award. And the winner is, Ronald Herd II. Yay!
We did it, Memphis. We did it. Give yourself a round of applause, Memphis. We did it. Yes, we did. I'm not hungry. You know I'm not hungry. I ain't stopping for anything. I would say 5 years of GREgory cursing me out has paid off big time. I don't know how the hell I got this award. I'm going to celebrate every moment of this while I'm up here. I don't know how I got this, because a wise man once told me, where you make your living is where you make your home. I don't make my living in Memphis. I tell you that much right now. I make it on the road. But I actually just came here 10 hours off the road. I drove 10 hours today from Charleston, South Carolina to celebrate my great uncle Frenchie's 90th birthday. He's the owner and founder of the Charleston Chronicle, the oldest black-owned newspaper in the state of South Carolina. So it's in the blood. And I want to say thank you so much. I want to thank my mom, Sister A.L.L. Herd. I call myself one of the creatively maladjusted people that Dr. King talk about. We are the folks that are the crazy ones, the unreasonable folks that are going to change an insane world. It takes unreasonable people doing unreasonable things to change the world. And I want to encourage everybody to know who they are, because true education is knowledge itself. It's not your alphabets, it's not your arithmetic, it's not even your reading. You got to know who you are, because when you know who you are, you know who you are, you know who you're capable of being, coming. And this is why I want to say too before I go. I think it's so important. I just came from Southampton, Virginia, the birthplace of Nat Turner, where he had this insurrection in 1831. There is no memorial or monument to the insurrection to Nat Turner. But 20 years ago, they officially named streets called Hanging Tree Lane and Blackhead Signpost Road. Because after the insurrection in 1831, they actually cut off a black man's head and put it on the stick. And they call it Blackhead Signpost Road. And Hanging Tree Lane is self-explanatory because it's where they hang black folks. And 20 years ago, a committee of black and white people decided to officially call those streets their name. So you got black children today who do not know who Nat Turner is. He's not listed in their textbooks in school. But they got roads they live on called Blackhead Signpost Road. And we can't talk because we got a statue called Nathan Bedford Forrest on Union Avenue. There's a couple blocks away where we killed Dr. King, and a couple blocks away where we ran out media activists, Ida B. Wells Barnett, out the South. And I want us to challenge ourselves to change the narrative. We might not be able to dig up his remains or get rid of that equestrian statue, which in the 1940s they changed facing south for a reason. We may not be able to do that, but we can do as a people that is a town that is a chocolate town. We can raise the money and change the narrative. I want us to support an effort to put in that part a memorial dedicated to the Fort Pillow massacre victims. We can do that. We can do that. Can we do that, Memphis?
Yes.
Yes, we can. Thank you so much. God bless.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the EBEn Award for Most Outstanding Recording Gospel Groups are Pastor Melvin Campbell, Christian Fellowship Church, and super producer and Grammy Award-winning musician Kurt K.C. Clayton, sponsored by...
I'd like to give a special thanks and shout out to my mom, the artivist mom, Sister A.L.L. Herd, for instilling in me a love of reading and learning and service to others. She really saw my talent early on. She encouraged me to be myself. She actually made sure I went to the right schools and got put in the right programs to develop myself. And from early on, she set a great example of what it means to be your brother or sister's keeper by serving the community. It was with her I started my service to community, being a volunteer tour guide when the National Civil Rights Museum first opened in the 90s, as well as when I was having issues of communication. My mom made sure I was put in the best speech programs in the city that a kid going through public educational schools could get. So I want to thank her for that, because she has helped me to lay a foundation for a successful career in serving and loving the people. So, Mom, this award is just as much as yours as it is mine. And know that the best is yet to come. We love you madly. I also would like to give a special thanks to Brother Stanley Cam Mackenzie Campbell and the House of Mackenzie for this incredible award. I am so used to recognizing and awarding others for the extraordinary work that they have done and are doing that I had no idea anyone was actually paying attention to what I am doing, especially in my hometown. I guess every now and then a prophet can get some honor and respect on his name in his hometown. There is something special when the people you love to serve and give your best to honor you. This reciprocated love act will go a long way in helping me sustain myself as a soldier in America's longest war. Information is power, and knowledge is the currency of the universe. I am so humbled and will cherish this acknowledgement for as long as I live. Know that the best is yet to come. We love you madly, Brother Cam Mackenzie and the House of Mackenzie.